They're caught playing a dangerous game. That's the focus of tonight's angle. The U.S. military would not have become the most powerful force on the face of the planet were it not for our respect for the chain of command. And for our entire country's history until last week, both parties understood that this was sacrosanct. But today's Democrats are different because to them, nothing is sacrosanct. Not tradition, not separation of powers, not the rule of law. Hey, you don't like our deportation laws? Harass and attack ICE. You don't like Trump's policies? Ignore the facts, ignore history, call him a fascist. You don't like the big, beautiful bill? Just shut down the government. And you don't like Trump's military strikes against drug lords or use of the National Guard to secure our cities? Well, pull out a video to undermine congressional and constitutional authority of the commander-in-chief.
Right now, the threats to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad,
but from right here at home.
Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
You must refuse illegal orders.
Your vigilance is critical.
And know that we have your back. Don't give up the ship.
Slotkin, Kelly, Crow, Goodlander all took part in an effort to sow chaos and distrust in our military ranks. And the blowback, of course, has been understandably ferocious. And now we're learning there may be another video out there.
Actually, so I was part of the first video. The second video is by the time the script got to me and it was in the middle of a lot was going on, I just didn't have time to actually record it, but I'm 100% in alignment with them.
The script got to him too late? Is that what he's saying? And today, the Pentagon announced that under 10 U.S.C. 688, it was investigating Senator Mark Kelly, who could find himself returned to active duty to be court-martialed for his participation in all of this. Over the weekend, Kelly tried to downplay the entire episode.
We swore an oath. All we said is we reiterated what basically is the rule of law, that members of the military cannot follow illegal orders.
Oh, that's believable to no one. And an obscure New Hampshire Congresswoman, Maggie Goodlander, couldn't even answer a simple question from a friendly cable host.
What illegal orders are you urging troops to refuse, and what do you hope they take away from your message?
We love this country. We love our Constitution. It is our job as lawmakers, and especially in this moment, to be clear morally, to be clear legally.
She looks like she's ready for sorority rush. I mean, what? No one was buying their explanations about the video, that they were just merely reaffirming longstanding military law. Come on. But she was Daniel Webster, though. Okay, Goodlander, compared to Slotkin when she was pressed.
Do you believe President Trump has issued any illegal orders?
To my knowledge, I am not aware of things that are illegal, but certainly there are some legal gymnastics that are going on with these Caribbean strikes and everything related to Venezuela.
Whoops, nothing illegal here. But she's nervous something could happen.
My primary concern is the use of U.S. military on American shores, in our cities and in our streets. It makes me incredibly nervous that we're about to see people in law enforcement, people in uniform military get nervous, get stressed, shoot at American civilians.
I mean, is she not aware that our armed forces are highly trained? How insulting. Does she think they aren't required to know the uniform code of military justice and also know when it's proper to use lethal force? Well, perhaps not, because her understanding of history is courtesy of Jack Nicholson and Tom Cruise.
If you look at popular culture, there's you watch, A Few Good Men. We have plenty of examples since World War II in Vietnam where people were told to follow illegal orders, and they did it, and they were prosecuted for it.
Embarrassing. It's embarrassing for her, insulting to the military. Vice President J.D. Vance summed up the situation succinctly, saying if the president hasn't issued illegal orders, then members of Congress telling the military to defy the president is by definition illegal. Now, perhaps Democrats were trying to bait President Trump with the video, and indeed, he responded with the over-the-top punishable by death phrase on Truth Social. But regardless, in the end, with their lame play acting, Democrats exposed themselves as both unserious and dangerous. No solutions, no policy, just stunts.
They can't identify illegal orders because there are no illegal orders. Service members have a legal obligation under the U.S. UCMJ to obey lawful orders, and that orders are presumed to be lawful. You can't have a soldier out on the battlefield or conducting a classified order questioning whether that order is lawful or whether they should follow through.
Once again, we see the Democrats for what they are. They're just bad actors in a political drama that no one, and I mean no one, is interested in watching. But the real world consequences are extremely dangerous for America. Not that these Democrats care. They're so overcome by their Trump hatred that they haven't stopped to think, someday maybe their party will be back in power. And what happens then when our military officers decide not to comply with orders from a Democrat commander-in-chief? And that's the angle.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.